get that coverage now. Yeah.
I ain't even worried about going to look at nothing on YouTube.
No, I gotta look at the game we just played and see what coverage I was in and what he did to beat it.
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we continue on in Wild Card Weekend with a great AFC matchup between the Denver Broncos and the Houston Texans. The battle for the Lamar Hunt Trophy begins as we're underway in this AFC Wild Card game. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
He fumbled
and he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Oh, why is that like that? Scotty. Boom.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
Oh my God.
He lost the football. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
First play, this nigga fumbled the ball.
And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense,
right,
my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
I just hate left hand quarterback, period.
No, I changed that nigga to right.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
That shit feel funny.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. Remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it.
And he's into the clear.
Got him.
Houston.
One play touchdown.
Scott Miller. 77 yards as his guys are on the board.
He returned it for a touchdown.
That's a great response.
I did the jet touch pass.
But you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
They run the same thing.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Ready, set. Let's go. Strong right, strong right, strong right. Look, 3. We got 3. Go. Check 3. Defense.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, nothing but room to run.
2nd and 11. Eluding the pressure right. Robinson's got it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
How about that shovel pass? Or if you want to call it the shovel pass, that's fine too.
Who you playing?
That's one of those plays that you can take a little bit of risk there because you're trying to throw the ball to the middle of the field.
Y'all screaming?
And they can knock it away, pick it off, but they were able to execute it successfully on that play.
He'll buy some time right. And a throw there is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs.
Ran the ball. And them niggas enjoy it. I can't do it. I can't run the ball that much. That shit be boring as hell to me.
I'm saying this, he can't pass. He 0 for 3.
And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Play. And then, if he don't break nothing off the dive, if the middle open, close, he bounces to the outside.
Yeah.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having
a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb
able
to get him for a loss of about 3. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. And that would cover beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's what all these niggas been. You want to send them to cover 2? Watch this. Watch this.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Coming to you.
Man, if he keep running some of this,
they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center.
Cover 2, something. With the cornerback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down, make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down, and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go forward. Look at me. Zipper.
On second down, it's Robinson. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Ready. Fair. Ready, go.
Looking to throw.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range.
No,
an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board. But give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17.
So ass. He runs the same play.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, a run with Cohen. He's got a first down past the 30. And all the way up to the 31-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Make this nigga get out this defense, so I'm going to keep running that shit.
Switch. No set.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Let's get it.
Come on, that should have been my interception.
Let him know.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Got him.
And this will complete to Will Fuller.
Got him.
20, 10, touchdown,
Got him.
Houston. Will Fuller, 72 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Every play.
The 21st pick back in the 2016 draft, Will Fuller, and we know that he can take the top off of a defense.
He certainly can, and the way that he does it is just straight, pure speed. And I saw it with one of the better defensive coordinators in the league, and I said, how do you defend that? And he said, at times, you absolutely don't. If the quarterback gets time and he heaves it downfield, Will Fuller's going to outrun any coverage you put out there.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
14-7. Should be 14-0. Bama got lucky. He blitzing early play though. My quarterback.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
This nigga crazy. I'm trying to test my secondary.
Go down and score.
This man trying to test my secondary.
Down there the first time. Get back to something close to
my
that.
whole secondary.
Maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Thank you. This nigga's stupid. He tried to do a fucking option.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. A quick throw out wide to Fuller. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit.
Oh, come the fuck.
Intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, In this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is down and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done. A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Look at me. Score.
Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
He made a 59-yard.
It is 2020, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run
blocking. You ain't hitting that.
I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. Second and long.
Got it. Let's go, Dean. Let's go, Dean. How's that, Dean? How's that, Dean? How's that, Dean? How's that, Dean?
To the races, down the right side. And he will score. It's a touchdown.
You ain't wearing Deion number for nothing.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Well, I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on.
Fine. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
How's that, Dean? Let's take this game over. 21-7.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A good pickup there at 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll let this go deep for Sutton.
Got it.
And for the 3rd time,
he went to the wrong man. He had another man wide open.
Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bradley Chubb able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Here's Jamie Gillendown as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there.
That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. To Delta.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Bullet hot. Scene 6.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, but it'll be second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
5-2 is the mic. Ready to go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Will Fuller, as the first half is winding down, and the Texans push further out in front. The extra point up and good, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They'll throw now on the final play. And now here's another interception. Picked off down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. They'll run here with Robinson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Now a give, right side. Robinson. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing. All right, they didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the...
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 30 yards there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Back to throw here. Being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
It's a break. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to hit it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 39.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 39 yards. And the Broncos get a bit closer. McManus now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Texans 28, Broncos 17. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this third quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and they're shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On first down, it's Cohen. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. On 2nd down now, it's Cohen, and he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run on first down. Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. San Lobo.
On 2nd down, it's Cohen. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, They might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, they've still been blocking for him well in this game. They don't get one mulligan up front.
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just checking.
The Broncos on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. They'll look to throw here. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
Watch the run. Watch the run. Hey. Check 52's the mark. Hey, wahoo. Back to let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Yo.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all. They decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
A little gain puts him in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Wiggles
27-31.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Drop the throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's dark close.
Or 3-4 cover 4 drop. Who won't call it duty? Nobody.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense is going to be and nothing but daylight ahead.
I gotta see.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. Remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
That was man up. I thought you left.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Jesus, second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field, Judge, not at the quarterback. Because to me, he's got to take over right now. By Word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by Deed with his play. My school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by Word and Deed.
And Deed means action.
Exactly.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Got his man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A huge play there for Houston. 43 yards.
I could see if I came in year 1. Y'all going into year 2, man. They got 2 weeks left. I'm not about
so the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll drop to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 16. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Every play.
They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield. But they
still
got a sack right there. How about
that's all right. I'm a wasting all the clock.
Run everything. What the fuck? I'm about to drop again.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
And it has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today. But on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
Try to play Call of Duty. They motherfuckers camp on her too.
That nigga stupid. He ain't use no timeout. About to break this all the way down to 40 seconds.
Need something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They're going to look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Come on, bro. Fucking wait. Man, jumped over my play.
He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one.
Got him. Come on. Got him. Got that nigga. Let's go.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover 1. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time command.
And he's taken the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
They'll try to run this one in.
Let's go.
And he gets into the end zone.
On to
Touchdown,
the
Houston.
divisional
A great
round.
play there. Taking it in. And the Texans push further out in front.
And I'm an onside kick with 10 seconds
Up to
left.
14.
Just because the nigga kept blitzing. Don't let me get the shit back.
And the Broncos are going to get the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here
Let's
that the
go.
data says that
Cover
when a team's
3-man.
expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually
nigga's
recover the
gonna run
ball,
the
which is
ball.
what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And a wild card win moves them on to the divisional round.
Everyone plays all year long for the right to get into the tournament, as they like to call it. Wild card, divisional, doesn't matter to them. One moves on, one goes.